Welcome to Casual Compliance, a show about the culture and philosophy of Commander through the Commander ban list. My name is Gramps.
My name is chillybin.
And today we are talking about trade secrets.
That's right. It's time for Insider Trading. We're going to tell you how to get rich quick.
And if you watched the last episode, you would have already known.
Yes. And if you're us from a couple months ago, you would have recorded this episode and then had to throw it away.
It's not even a couple months, is it?
I don't even remember.
Is this the card?
Trade Secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
We haven't done it.
We haven't done it, but we have recorded
Are you
it.
looking at it going, I don't remember what this is?
Yeah.
Good.
But also, for what it's worth, every time we walk out those doors, it's like the fucking...
Severance.
Yep, it's severance.
This room is the severed floor.
Oh no, out there's the seventh floor. This is where we are our true selves.
That's not true, and you know it.
Trade Secrets is 1 blue for a sorcery that says target opponent draws 2 cards, then you draw up to 4 cards. Can you remember the rest of this card?
No.
That opponent may repeat this process as many times as he or she chooses.
Okay.
So, you draw 2,
Yeah.
I draw 4.
I draw 4.
Up to 4. You draw 2 no matter what.
Yeah.
I draw up to 4.
Yeah.
You can repeat that as many times as you like.
Okay.
As the opponent who's drawing, and these 2 players are still here.
Yeah.
As my pile of shit in your laptop.
Yeah.
As the opponent who's drawing 2, and I'm drawing up to 4.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that bad?
For 3 mana?
For 3 mana. At sorcery speed.
God, the part of my brain is like scrambling, trying to remember why I thought this card sucked, because I probably did, but I can't. Like 2 cards for 4.
Yep.
For 3 mana.
Yep.
What? And the question I have is like, why would I choose to repeat that? I guess I want 2 more cards. Like, yeah, but I'm going to get 4 more.
Well, I might not get 4 more. I might just be 2/2.
Up to 4.
Table politics. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm going to let you draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
And I'm only going to draw 2 cards each
Uh-huh.
time. You can draw 2 cards as many times as you like. I'll draw 2 cards as many times as you like me to.
Yeah.
And we're both playing combo decks.
Fuck. I feel like I'm gonna eat these words, but this seems okay. This seems is a sorcery, right?
It's a sorcery.
You draw, the target opponent draws 2. You draw up to 4.
And really importantly, Ron Spears art.
Yeah.
We have to remember Ron Spears this episode. We're recording this the day after Ron Spears passed away. So
Yes. What's wrong with trade secrets? Yeah. Like,
I think I have one in the bag, guys.
I don't know.
Bring the scoreboard up.
Cause the first thing I've thought of here is like effects that let you control an opponent, but that's during their turn.
Yep.
So you couldn't like have them choose to just repeat this forever.
Right.
I don't know, man. This one, watch me come back after research and remember what's fucked up about this card.
Yes, I'm starting to remember some of our stuff, so
Yeah.
I've got it stored in the brain. But
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can find anything
Yeah.
newer because my argument was pretty shit.
I'm going to go meditate in the corner.
My argument is always pretty shit though.
I'm going to go do some like Jedi meditation in the corner, maybe like pull something out of the deep archives of my brain.
Yeah, Darth Bane's battle meditation.
Yeah. I'm going to fight this card.
Love storms.
So we go to research?
Yeah, good
I
luck.
guess. Yeah.
Good luck. I've got a little trade secret for you. If you go to casualcompliance.fun, you can sign up for an untap upkeep or unban member, and you get access to our Discord where you can talk to us about all of the trade secrets you have. Like, hey, I'll trade you this 13 cost Emrakul for a 15 cost Emrakul.
Yeah, please keep actual trade secrets out of the Discord. Do not get it subpoenaed.
Yeah, please. Go to casualcompliance.fun. Sign up.
Yeah.
Trade secrets.
Yeah. Trade secrets.
Here's another trade secret for you. If you go to palmsoffgaming.com.au/casualcompliance and use code casualcompliance in checkout, you get 10% off your order. Welcome back. We're talking about trade secrets.
Yes, we are.
This is going to be a very interesting one.
Yes.
1 blue for a target opponent draws 2 cards, then you draw up to 4 cards.
Yep.
Up to 4 cards.
Yes.
That opponent may repeat this process as many times as he or she chooses.
Yes.
Now, I think this card will be a game changer. I think you're on the same page as that.
So here's what's happened. I've got nothing. And looking at this again for the second time did not make me remember whether or not this went better last time we looked at it. So I am at your mercy, good
So
sir.
last time we looked at it, it was also a second episode. But no, last time we looked at it was the first episode that we recorded for the day. So
No, second, because
well,
the
second,
memory
yeah, 'cause
card was
we
full.
were in- yeah. And so we had different juices.
Yes.
And sometimes re-recording things hurts us a little bit because we're like, what did I remember? I can't.
No.
So let's talk about the April 25.
Oh, you're not going original ban reason
No,
first?
let's talk about April 25
Okay.
because this is the key word that I want to use.
Yeah.
This is an unusual one. So we're already there.
Okay.
It's a collusion card,
Yes.
meaning two players can collude to each draw tons of cards.
Now I'm having flashbacks.
It's not the most fun to resolve or play against, and
Yeah.
the games where it's cast are rather silly.
Yeah.
Which is the point that I fixated on last time. Commander is about
I'm
being
also having
silly.
flashbacks of honing in on this collusion aspect.
Where there is a bit of politics in that you must opt into making it work in general. It's not the kind of gameplay to be promoted.
Yeah.
It is unlikely to be unbanned. Now, the reason I went with this one first is because I wholeheartedly disagree with this ban
the
reason.
collusion aspect?
No, with the collusion and the politics aspect being bad.
Okay.
Because
I have a counterpoint to that.
yes, I look, the way we politics can be problematic,
Yeah.
but the politics itself I don't think is bad.
Yeah.
So the original ban reason, just to put that out there, it was banned in 2013. It's a flag bearer for the banning principle of cards which interact poorly with the multiplayer nature of the format, which I don't disagree with. As it is a cheap spell that allows two players to collude, draw unlimited cards, and then box the other players out of the game.
Yeah.
So it is asymmetrical because it halves the playing field. I agree. That is problematic.
Yes.
In a 4-player format. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I can still see this being a game changer because of the tiers it will play in, especially bracket 3, bracket 4, bracket 5. cEDH players can have it.
Well, no, that's where I'm going to hold you up.
Yeah.
cEDH is the reason this stays banned.
Okay.
Remember recently, it was last year maybe, there was a final at a cEDH tournament that went for 11 hours.
Yeah, they deserve it.
Purely because of filibustering.
Yeah.
People arguing about what may or may not be in their hands.
Yeah.
cEDH tournaments already have a collusion problem
Yeah.
of people going for draws, splitting prize pools, and it's a lot of just talk. It's not playing Magic. It's politics in the negative sense of collusion is a real problem in the format. This shows up in every fucking cEDH deck if you do that, and then the problem gets worse.
Yeah,
Because two players using game mechanics are able to shut two players out, and then you're splitting the pool between 2 and not 4.
now, and we need to acknowledge we're not cEDH players.
No.
I do appreciate the argument on their behalf. That sounds like IDW to me.
Yeah.
And then the judges, which
So
they have their own judges.
Here's the thing, like, yes, but they're already getting away with it.
Yeah. So they need to step down on that.
Yeah.
And like ban anyone who's ever won that way.
Yeah. But that
I get what you mean.
If it's well organized collusion, it cannot, like, people are not finding it.
And
ahead of time.
we do need to acknowledge that there are negative players, but at the same time when they brought brackets in, they said we can't account for every negative player.
Of course.
But we don't really talk about bracket 5 because it's not our purview. I apologize to everyone who plays cEDH. I thank you for watching if you do. I hope you don't hate watch, but I think in brackets 3 and like Commander, and go back to my episode with Shivam. Commander is meant to be weird and silly.
Yes.
It's meant to be dumb. And Trade Secrets is one of those ones where you would sit down and say, I have a Trade Secrets in this deck. It will get out of hand if that comes out, and it can lock out the game.
Yeah.
Everyone at the table is aware because then they can say, I don't do that. Or, yep, sick, let's go. The games that we play locally, our last game is generally a ripcord, let's go hard.
Pull out the fast decks.
I play Nekusar, Tom plays Gerson, like
maybe I get that Ishin deck out.
Ishin
or
deck,
something like that.
And then sometimes we give a high power deck to someone. Sometimes they have their own high power deck.
Yeah,
and so this is a ripcord deck card, which has a place.
But even in that scenario,
yes,
you're locking two people out.
Yes, but it has a place. It does. There is a place. Going to the argument of what are we missing with this card? We aren't missing anything with this card, but I don't think we're actually. I think we're adding value in terms of when it comes to the game, it has a place in those ripcord decks where it's like, no, we want a quick game. Let's go fucking hardcore.
Yeah.
Because again, it's a discussion point, and as Disclosure Day taught us, we need to communicate better. So like,
how many games have you been in where somebody has locked one or more players completely out of being able to play?
I'm that person. I have done that.
Yeah.
Because of the smokestack static orb.
Yeah. So you
that I
know,
talk about a lot. But I've also
miserable.
been in a game where you've locked people out of the game through voting. And this is where the collusion comes in as well. Voting is collusion. You have...
Well, no, because my voting deck is I control votes, and I stack
so
myself
you get
with
rid of the
more
collusion,
votes.
really, and you stack them your way. But like when you don't control them, but like let's talk about Prisoner's Dilemma, you know, with there's voting. Let's talk about Tivit, Seller of Secrets, where there's voting, conspiracy cards.
Yeah.
Collusion is very much a format, and Tagger, and this is for you community members out there, please help me because I'm not good enough for this. There is not a collusion tag on Scryfall Tagger.
I know, because it's a bad thing. People shouldn't be trying to find it.
And also demonic collusion isn't a collusion card, so thanks, wizards.
Yeah.
But like, there's not a Scryfall tag for collusion. I think there needs to be one because I think it'd be really interesting to see what other collusion cards there are. Cards that enhance politics, and that goes back.
But also the original ban reason is like this is interacting with the multiplayer nature in a negative way, in a way that they don't want.
Because it locks two people out. I don't think collusion is the problem. I think the locking the people out is the problem. That is my issue with the April 25.
Well, and that's the thing, right? Like that's just the positive side of like multiplayer politics is making deals in the moment. Whereas if you make a deal in the moment with a card like this, the game is effectively over for two people.
Yes. And ideally, if you're playing this, and this goes back to the Ancestral Recall as well, but ideally, if you're playing this card, you're going to win the game with it. You need to be like, you play it early, there's no point. Like, cool, you lock two people out of the game, but you've got not enough mana. You play it late game, you're going to win. One of you are going to win with it.
One of two people.
One of two people.
So you're making a determination that two people cannot win the game.
Yes. But if I'm playing this, you can draw as many cards as you want because you're going to risk it because I'm digging clearly for my win con. And it's on my turn because it's a sorcery. This is where you say ley line of anticipation.
I'm not going to.
Please, because you're me.
No.
Now. Fuck. Can you move your mouth up and down? And I say it, ley line of anticipation.
No.
But I also think that, again, bad faith actors aside, I think in a world where we're a society.
We live in a society, brother.
I think there is a world where this can be unbanned as a game changer because sometimes the politics is fun. Sometimes, imagine a world where your mate is playing a Pantlaza deck and there's a hulking raptor down.
Yes.
And you want to get rid of that fucking card. Ban it. Just fucking ban it. Hulking raptor down, you want to get rid of it. The politics of the table is like... Like, I might be on 110 life and everyone is on 10, but the hulking raptor is the problem.
Yes, but. There is a difference between politics the whole table can be involved in versus politics two people are forced out of.
Well, this is politics the whole table can be involved in because if I'm playing Trade Secrets, I'm like, cool. Who is going to let me draw the most cards that I want to draw?
Yeah. And then the other two players are no longer part of the game, effectively.
If it goes that far.
Yeah. But like using their argument, like that's effectively what you're saying is like half of the game doesn't matter anymore.
But the game should end anyway after this. And now let's go to the last little point.
Yeah.
Which is the Ancestral Recall argument that we have, which is we found that the appropriate amount of mana for card draw is either under 5 mana with a significant payoff or over 5 mana for drawing more than 3 cards.
Like the rough math on it is around 1.5 mana per card drawn unless there are additional costs or drawbacks in the effect.
So if I can draw up to 4 cards, this should be 6 mana. I disagree that your opponent being able to draw 2 cards is a trade-off, is a negative trade-off.
Well, you're giving them resources.
Exactly. No, but like, again, you're locking your players out of the game and you're digging for 4.
Yeah. Well, you're giving them 2 cards and the option to do it again.
Exactly. But I don't think that's actually a negative payoff with the collusion in mind. I don't think it's a sufficient enough negative payoff for potentially drawing unlimited cards.
Yeah.
like for drawing out your entire deck as much as you want, and the May on it as well. You're getting way better value than 1.5 mana per card that you can potentially draw for 3 mana. So I think the mana value of this card is also still an issue.
Yeah,
because
like 3 mana, you're drawing at least
minimum 4 cards because they have to do the first one.
Yeah.
So you're minimum getting 4 for 3, and your opponent getting 2, not really a negative in my opinion. Yes, it is for, if they
because it's a sorcery, you're doing it on your turn. Unless they have mana up and they draw an instant, or they have effects on board they can use. Probably can't do a lot.
Exactly.
Or you might target the opponent that is tapped out.
And playing this early game is a dig. Playing this later game is excavation. Yes. You don't have enough mana to use whatever you find early game. Maybe you might if you had a channel out.
Yeah. Who knows?
Or high tide.
Sure.
But trade secrets late game, that should be a game ender.
It should.
So trade secrets into omniscience kind of thing. I still think that is. I think that in a world where you have a discussion because it's on a list of cards you need to discuss before you play, or you should discuss before you play, that can be fair.
Except where this card would be the biggest problem, you don't have that discussion.
No.
When you're in bracket 5 and maybe even bracket 4, because you can have any number, you don't need to have that discussion. You just assume they have the most. Especially in bracket 5.
Look at this guy looking out for fucking cEDH.
Well, this is like I'm saying that cEDH already has a problem.
Yeah.
This would make that problem worse.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
We're
looking out for you guys.
And this is like I've never played cEDH. I hear enough about it through like people I follow that are into it, and I hear the stories about the dramatic stories about.
Have you watched that 11-hour game?
No, I've watched snippets of the arguing, and it just does. I don't see how anyone finds that fun.
I sleep to it.
Oh, yuck! But like.
No, it's my fucking.
Well, it's all shit like, oh, you might have a counter spell in hand, and then they'll say I do or I don't, and then they're either lying or they're not, and it's just like it's that.
Which everyone knows in Commander, you don't lie. You keep your alliances and you say the truth.
Yeah.
At all times.
But so many like high-profile cEDH tournaments are already going to draws a lot of the time because of either filibustering or weird end states or actual just collusion.
Yes.
And I just don't think this is worth adding to the pile. And I think for what this card does, frankly, there are 30,000 Magic cards you could play in Commander plus, right? Do something else. Like, you want to draw a bunch of cards, there's plenty of ways to do that.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
In Secrets of Strixhaven,
they
did the reprinting of some cards.
Oh, with the prepared spells.
Banned cards with prepared spells. Why didn't they reprint Trade Secrets? Now, this question isn't directed to you. It's directed to Aaron Forsyth.
Why do you keep calling him out, dude?
Because he won't hire me.
Oh, okay.
I keep sending him resumes.
Oh.
Unsolicited.
That might be why. You're a spam email account now.
I hope. So Strixhaven, Secrets of Strixhaven, had... People don't care about the story. But anyway, had the cards that were like the Power 9 good banned cards that were like on these things. And there was a lot of banned cards, but it was also like a lot of cards that like a high power.
One of them had
Wheel
like
of Fate,
reanimate.
stuff like that. Imagine Hexhaven, which is... So Reality Fracture is anime school again, but it's evil anime school.
Yeah.
And that's what Hexhaven is.
Yeah.
Imagine Hexhaven has like...
Is that its actual name?
Yes.
Yeah,
and it's allied colors instead of enemy colors. So like Strixhaven, enemy colored, Hexhaven, allied colors. Which is also a really fun dichotomy because Strixhaven is the good place and Hexhaven is the bad place, but enemy colors in the good... Anyway. But imagine Hexhaven has all the really shitty banned commander cards in fucking prepared spells.
Yeah.
Like the real toxic shit. Like... Trade Secrets.
Yeah.
That's the only one I can think of. Balance. Armageddon.
Well, the thing is, like, you can cast Balance with Restore Balance already. Like, it's just Balance with Suspend. They didn't change the effect.
Yeah, no, but like... And I have that.
Yeah.
And I was tempted to put in my sliver deck.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should build a 5-color deck that includes all of the like the technical reprints of banned cards, like the Yavimaya Bloom Sage, Restore Balance, like all of that shit. Just put them all in there.
I want to make a Yidris deck because it's a Cascade deck, but my Yidris deck has all of the suspend cards.
No, make it a bracket 1 Golos. It'd be the most miserable bracket 1 game. Here's all the banned cards I can play.
Yeah, here's every single banned card. Dude, you can't play this deck.
No.
Like, it doesn't synergize. No. It does not synergize at all, brother.
Yeah. But no, trade secrets, now that we've done this, I do remember that I hooked into this collusion thing last time, and I stand by it. Like, it's just... The point of the multiplayer format is the weirdness.
Yes.
It is everybody getting to chuck all their weird spells into a pot and see what comes out of it.
Yeah.
This is saying, hey, 2 of you can't do that, though.
And look, it is an interesting point to hook on, but when you're a multi-billion-dollar business, you need to pick your wording more carefully when you're explaining reasons for decisions like this. Like, yeah, cool, it's a ban list for a card game. But if you're going to say, this is why this is banned, that you had original wording you could use from. And I agree with the original wording. The locking out is the problem.
Yeah.
But in the way that this is worded, they said, yes, collusion is the problem, not the locking out 2 players. And I think that is incorrect.
Yeah, it's the byproduct of the collusion.
Yes.
And I think also...
It's the symptom of the collusion.
We also need to remember like what collusion actually means.
Yeah.
It is like excluding people from things through like that
through
kind
politics.
of dealing. Yeah.
But there are ways that you don't end the game for 2 people without potentially ending the game for everyone.
Yeah.
I think, again, in a reality where this exists as a legal card, people will just end the game that turn. And it just means they can't win it, but maybe one of these 2 can, and hopefully me.
Yeah.
Because you're going to dig and I'm going to dig.
Yeah,
so it's a race to see who finishes first.
It just sounds miserable.
Yeah. And I can see a world where it's a game changer.
Like, here's the thing. I've stopped playing with people because they do shit like that. Why would I want more of that?
We haven't played Magic together in years.
Yeah, no. I can't stand them. We leave this room and don't talk.
We actually also don't record in the room at the same time together. This is green screened.
Yeah.
Thank you, Spider, for being an unbanned subscriber member. Is it subscriber member? Go to
I like member.
Yeah. Go to casualcompliance.fun.
It's a membership.
Sign up to our membership. Come hang out with us in Discord.
Yeah.
See you on the flip side. We've got 2 left.
2 more cards on the ban list, unless something drastic happens and they fucking change the ban list in the next month. I don't think they're meant to.
There is a ban restrictor coming out soon.
That worries me.
Mwah!
Bye.